won't realize that they will never see the pig.
Give me my money in stacks and lace my bitches with non-figures. Real niggas fingers on nigga play they non-triggers. Must see my enemies defeated. I catch them while they coked up and weed up and fire. Now them niggas bleeding. See me in flesh and text and get your chest blown. Straight out the west, don't get blown. My adversaries cry like oh, open and shut like dope. Is you a friend as fuck? Nigga, you ain't know. They got me stressed out on death row. I say money for baby, I got the same mo. You see me go to fuck, and I ain't clever till I'm real paid. They'll pay now, nigga, look what hell me. Bitches are got sirens. Niggas open hard, bunch of thug life. Niggas on the ride, another die. Ask me why I'm a boss player getting high.
Niggas can't see me.
The stairs of the pig pales lies. You'll never realize.
You can't see me.
Motherfuckers with nerves saying you can get what's my bitch and you get served. My own mama say I'm thugged out. My shit be popping out the liquor store as if it was a drug house. My lyrics bang like a grip of blood.
Nigga, what?
It ain't nothing but a boy, mama. And there was a young nigga with hope. He had shit to lose. Pulling my pistol on the boots. You want a bruise? We got eating, you got me eating. My works like a penitentiary. Taking admissions where it's not needed. Money you need. I was saying this seat. To my thug niggas in lockdown, we can sleep. They all let me close. Flow the life of a pro player. Fuck with your photo. My enemies deceased. Out like a bitch with my album in the streets. Niggas can't see me.
Niggas can't see me. Hold on, can I switch it up a little bit? We're gonna come right back. We're gonna speak in about 2-3 minutes, man. It's real shit though. We speaking on real friends tonight, right?
Man, never had a friend like me. See, at night I watch the sky. I'm taking up a breath. I saw my new boy to but like it's the
Not only is this nigga poetic, but when you listen to this nigga music, his production is crazy.
Remember memories so vividly. Was once a little dust kicking, now becomes a G. Who can I call when they all fair? Collect calls to my dogs from the county jail. Sending me mail, urban blocks in the same shape. Ain't nothing changed, niggas slanging at the same place. The same face is supposed to always hate our foes. This lifestyle is forever, watch the game unfold. Shedding crocodile tears just got life plus. And you wonder if these white judges like us. Just stay strong, will appeal, nigga, you be free. Down with you to the very end. Cause you ain't never
Had a friend like me.
I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies. Cause
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies.
Cause you ain't never had a friend like me.
I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your
Enemies.
Cause you ain't never
Had a friend like me.
Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies. Cause
You ain't never had a friend like me.
How can I be blamed? Forgive me, Lord, I'm insane. In search of fame, won't hurt to change. Following the footsteps of past dealers. You group of ski masks, no witnesses, we blast willers. Right now they feel us in this act of war. More casualties, no survivors, any man in device would be the
Yo, yeah. Clap it up, man. We up in this motherfucker. You feel me? Quan Weezy, what's happening with you, man?
Man, you know what it is. Another
Man.
day at it.
How was your week, man?
Shit, full of bullshit, man. You know, I've been in this courtroom since seems like forever.
Damn, I see you got braided up and shit.
Yeah, I figured out to get some time to get my shit together.
Was you braided up last week?
Lie.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wish I could show you my braids. I got a war scarf on and shit.
Yeah, you know, about 7 years ago.
Oh, fuck with you, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
you better respect this bald head, nigga.
You remember when I had the ball head and I told you?
Man,
I
I looked at that fucking. I was sitting there listening. You know what I mean? And I get it. You know what I mean, brother? That was a humbling moment. You know what I'm saying? It was like, listen, nigga. Above all, respect this motherfucking ball. I was like, no sweat.
But you know what though?
God,
You was a real friend though. That's the topic of the conversation.
real talk.
Hey, red flags and real friends, man.
Listen, you can't beat them, man. Listen, all I know is any friend of mine
any friend of mine share the same enemy.
Yeah, I knew
Straight
my
up.
nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I already knew you was going there. Motherfuckers don't know what that means, but I know what it means.
Mhm.
We're gonna explain it in a second. But I seen the trend going on
Mhm.
with the red flags and shit. All on Instagram, all on social media and shit, right? Red flags. And I swear we talked about red flags, last year. Maybe this is all the time, basically, when we talk about
we definitely
relationships.
talking about like you need to examine.
Don't
the red
ignore the red flags.
Yeah, we've been talking about this.
There is red flags that for sure pop up. If you don't know what a red flag is, there's something that you don't agree with in the person.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's mostly the person in a relationship or just a person that you deal with on a friendship level, whatever. It's red flags. But the problem is this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you address red flags or no? Like, you have to be able to be a person who addresses red flags or be a person who lives with a person who has the red flags because you fuck with them.
No, facts.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a red flag, but that's my nigga, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, and it's not such a bad situation. It doesn't compromise me.
Yeah, it is not that bad.
Yeah,
this might be the person. Like, I tell you, like, I ain't gonna say.
It's just like a pet
I almost
peeve,
said something
though.
about Quan, but I ain't gonna say it.
Nah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
listen. That's the moment you know this my nigga. So let me explain.
It's a matter of life or death.
Yeah, so let's explain. So, unfortunately, a lot of people don't know. When I was younger, I had happened to break my nose playing basketball. I was in like a real big basketball tournament. I used to hoop. You know what I mean? All the brothers, all the brothers think they hoop. I used to hoop.
Yeah, hoop.
Hoop, like I'm talking about. Used to, like college,
all city, dunk,
all that shit. And so I broke my
21. Think they hoop.
Yeah, nah. I'm talking about you getting dunked on type shit. And so long story short, I broke my nose, and so I don't smell and breathe the right way. You know what I mean? So when I eat, sometimes you can hear me. And so first time I ever met Cap, right?
I don't know if it was the first time.
Not first time, but like it was like early in when I was like, rocking with him and whatnot. And you was at your mom's crib.
Yeah.
And he was like, you could tell something was bothering me. Eventually he just came out like, listen, casual question. I was like, yeah. Like, do you have to eat like that? I was like, damn, my bad. Like, I was like, I don't mean to do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I can't breathe.
You
all
had
the
to break
time.
it down for me, yeah.
And he was like, oh shit. He's like, hey, Slack, yeah, my bad. And I'm like, nah, no sweat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's something that he's learned to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen, as the Bible says, he suffered a good friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He suffers me.
The scriptures say, with all that lay within you, you know what I mean? Be peaceable with all men. That was one of them. My nigga was that was my pet peeve. It was when they chew with their mouth open and shit like that, smacking. That's what it was, the smacking.
Yeah,
like
smacking.
that. But then my nigga, it's not because he smashed it, because he got to breathe through his mouth. He can't breathe through his nose.
Not all the time.
So he told me, and I was like, yeah, I felt bad. Like, damn, it's a matter of life or death for this man. I was like, damn, my bad. That's a lot.
Yeah, like I'm over
Go
here.
ahead, chew your ass away. Chew my ear off, bro.
Like, I don't even care about the noise no more.
Yeah, man. But that wasn't necessarily a red flag though. That's just my personal pet peeve. But there is red flags in people though. You know what I'm saying? Like where that's why I talk about real friends. We'll get to the red flags in a second. But like, if I'm your friend, if I'm your buddy, right? But buddy, we hang out on a consistent level. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to come to you and tell you, hey, not you, but just example.
No,
like,
I got you.
Like just anybody. Hey, put you to the side. Hey, Salaki, you some deodorant in there? Your shit,
God, I got you.
You want to say, brotherly,
like
you don't want to be,
you don't want to
an ass or like, hey, nigga, you stink. Like that's taken the wrong way. Like the scriptures say, like sweet language multiply friends. You got it, no sweat. Sweet language multiply friends. You want to holler at a brother like, hey, Slack, yeah, kind of. Oh, you kind of humming right now, like shit. You need some deodorant?
Yeah, like when we take you to the store, you Good.
Yeah, perfect.
Like,
you need some soap, deodorant, all that, socks,
all
draws.
of that. And the reason why you do that though, right? Like, is because when you really homies or a brother with somebody, like you would want him to do the same thing to you.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Like, I would.
Man, you know
pull me to the side. Tell me my breath stink, man.
Man, listen. Hand me that stick of gum on the low.
Yeah.
Like, listen.
Like if I hand you a stick of gum, randomly just know your breath stink.
Yeah.
Then you be like, hey, nah, I'm good. I'm like, nah, you're not good.
Yeah, you're not.
You're not good, bro. Go ahead and handle that.
But there's too many of you niggas out here, man.
Let your homie go out. Go ahead. I know you about to say.
Yeah. You let a nigga walk around here with a big ass booger in his nose. You know what I'm saying? And won't say shit. Hey, but look, at the same time, nigga looking at you. Nigga looking at you like goddamn,
hey,
nigga.
Look, like I got a big beard, right? Sometimes, like, I'm not a messy person, but I might eat something, and something might get caught in my beard. You know and a brother gonna tell me like, "Hey, Salaki, you got some right here," and I'm like, "Damn, right." You know, get it. Am I good? Yeah, Con, you good. Like, I appreciate that.
Nah.
I don't want to walk around with a crumb in my beard, locked in my beard.
You feel what I'm saying? Hey, shawty, how you doing? Like
damn, nigga, you a messy nigga.
Like, usually
you got a whole cookie crumb in your beard,
and your man's let you walk over there.
Yeah, you got rice in your beard from maybe yesterday, nigga.
Like, nigga, get your shit together.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Yeah. So, like, you know, like basically what we getting down to, the scripture say, man, you know, if you love somebody, you chastise them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's not really chastising, but that's just putting somebody, you know, showing love and not letting your homie, your loved one walk around, you know, being an embarrassment to himself. When you know that if they seen that, they wouldn't just not care. They would be like, hey, damn,
facts.
Tell me about that, bro.
No, that's facts. And it's the cold part too, right?
And that's a small part of friendship, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, but and you doing that, you realize that if I don't, like, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And two, when you roll with me, like, that means you a representation of me.
Right.
So I can't have you fucked up out here. Just as much as I would hope and pray, you don't want me fucked up out here. Mm-hmm. And that's the reality of what we talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody you call a friend ain't your friend.
I got a question. The brother asked me a question. I ain't gonna sit on that, but he said, is it right to do away with a so-called friend if you notice him using you for his own personal gain, especially when he's not in the truth? Oh, man, okay. Like, this is what you gotta understand. A person that will use you for his own personal gain where he's not in the truth ain't your friend, bro.
Facts.
Like, go ahead, Kwame. You wanted to say something?
No, I was just gonna say, like, when you analyze it, you know what I'm saying, you need to realize, you need to learn. Okay, how do you want to say it?
Well, now hold on. We don't have any context to this question. So the context of this question could be maybe this person really needs you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but there is a thing where someone might need you, and there is somewhere where you might feel used.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feeling like, if you're a man who feels used or a sister who feels used, that's not a good feeling per se. You know what I mean? But there is a time when you're being used because you need to help someone too. Yeah. But there's a difference between helping and feeling used. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Not, like, and that's the thing. That's exactly what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Like, help because you want to help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Number one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Like,
help a person because of who you are. I heard that from Jeremy Muhammad. That was so heavy.
Like,
you know what I mean?
And that's exactly what it helps somebody because of who you are and what you stand on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't do it with the expectations of, you know what I mean, I'm doing this for you, so, you know what I mean, you better do it for me. I don't do that. If I help a brother 1,000,000 times and he don't help me but one time,
right,
I will never charge him for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I can't change who I am just for this person.
Right.
But you also have to pay attention because there are people out here that are users and abusers.
Well, and what I know that, and what you're saying is so true. I know that users and abusers are also survivalists. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't even know what they're doing. All they're doing is leeching off someone because all they know is survival mode.
Yep.
So they'll use anybody. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? It's not necessarily their fault. It's their environment that they came up in. Like I tell you like this, like, my life growing up, man, I seen my mother help people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And never asked for in return or shit like. She just did it because
that's who
she was in a position to help people,
and she didn't mind.
And she, you know, and it hurt her a little bit. Hurting, like helping people hurt. When you help people, you hurt a little bit. And she was willing to hurt because the person that she was helping, she loved, she cared for, and she didn't want them in a bad position.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's noble.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And then being in the truth, I see Command Junior Hana do the same thing. He helped so many brothers, even myself. You know what I mean? And he doesn't say, hey, where's that at? He doesn't say those things. He just helps, and he just because he loves you as a son or as a daughter, as you know, as a loyal member to the UPK. Mm-hmm. And that's noble, and I love that. And it inspires me that when I'm in a position to help, I'll help. Absolutely. Because and our help as you being when you're a friend, right? God. When you're a friend, there is a time where it's like, hey, you know, I loan you $200. I want my $200 back. Mm-hmm. And there's another time where I know you're not in a position to loan me back the $200, and don't sweat it. It's yours. Don't even worry about it. I'm not asking for it back. It's a lot of times where you might help someone, you don't even think about it because don't worry about it. I know you're not in a position to do it, and that's okay. One day I hope you look at me, if I'm in a position, that you can help me too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope you don't feel like I'm using you because I know you didn't use me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like there's been times where, of course, speaking no names, but brother need to hold something. Yeah, here you go. And I do it effortlessly. Yeah. Because if that's what you
without like a bat in the eye.
I don't think like you need that. All right, Kano, so here you go. Like I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then I move on. And then I've never thought about it. I've never put some I never put you in a category now. Yeah, nah. I never, looked at you as this nigga always needs something, nothing. And then it's funny because a brother realize, and it's the thing too, you gain this person because
you get into it.
You gain this brother or this sister because you know what I mean. You did something and then they remind you, and you like. And there's been times where I was like, I let you for real. I forgot. Yeah. And you like, no, you don't remember. Like, that money was your money. Like you needed it more than I needed it, so it was yours because I love you as myself. Yeah. I am what the Bible says. You know what I mean? And so.
It trickles down though too. Like I say with Commander Johanna, of course, Jeremiah, all the Jeremiah, they all are excellent brothers, and on a certain level, to where shit. I ain't gonna speak on what my shit was, but it was times where it's like, damn man, like I gotta return the favor, not necessarily to them, but to whoever brother under me, they can see it. And listen. They never called me, never nothing. You was a part of the situation what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's just, what you bred for. And then we're taught in here to like lean on the brotherhood. Like, don't like stop trying to take things on by yourself. Like, we talk about the brotherhood scripture, the 2-chord string and a 3-chord string. Mm-hmm. Like, I forget the precept. I think it's.
I got you. 2 stand together.
Yeah, I got you. In the 3rd chorus, you know what I mean. Yeah. But it's saying like, lean on that person, man. Like I try to emphasize it so much. Like, stop trying to take things on by yourself, man. You're not meant to take on things by yourself, especially when you got a flock of brothers. You know what I'm saying, that can help you in your situation. I mean, we real friends in here. We real brothers in here, man. We really care about one another, and if of course, if you don't believe that, then you allow Satan to come and take part in the part where you need help in. And that might be the help to let you know that you don't need to be in here.
No, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And what you're saying is so heavy because the cold part is, you know what I mean? They'll respect the niggas out there that have all the money and give you a little something. You'll think he did an amazing thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I always think about that saying that they said it was, it was 2 people. You know what I mean? This person had $200. Like somebody came and asked to borrow $100, you know what I mean? Borrow $20. Right. You know what I mean? This person gave you $20, but he had $200. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But this person gave you $20, and that was all he fucking had. Now whose friendship is worth more? You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it is in the UPK. We not like, you know what I mean, brother. Some brother got money, but everybody is not, on a grand scale. We not the richest, you know what I mean? We rich in spirit, but broke, you know what I'm saying, in other areas. You know what I'm saying? And so the reality of that is like, you got to realize what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? For a brother to come in here and be so gracious and be so brotherly and be so honorable about the way he approaches this, that's why if you never understood why we have such a camaraderie with each other, with like a no tolerance for bullshit. Like if you say something about my brother, we might fuck around and fight type shit. It's because I know that these niggas will give me the shirt off they back. And I would do the same. And like what makes it so beautiful, and this is why I love like the cookouts, right? Because it's like outside of the Passover, it's the one time where you could kind of maybe, get some time to go break bread with your brothers. Yeah. And you get to experience what you just a little sprinkle of what Passover is on a grand scale. Right. Where brothers are sacrificing. Like I know every brother that has a little bit of position of power, that was provided by Commander Junior Hanna knows what it is to sacrifice on a cookout. Right. Especially on Passover. Come on. Especially on high holy days to get people to and from. You know what I mean? We had brothers, man, I don't know what happened, man. All my money gone. Yeah. All right, no sweat. We got to get you home. Yeah. You don't got no choice. Hey, I don't got no money. I just hear you made it out. Yeah. There's no way I'm eating this steak or eating this food without you coming out. Come on. Well, I ain't got no money. Did I say that you needed some money out? Or did I say you hungry, my nigga? Right. Like that's the spirit in here, man. But y'all don't, that's why the Bible says you got to prove a friend, man. And like to go back to the statement of whoever that was that brought that question, the reason why you were feeling used is because you didn't prove a friend. Right. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about that situation. Like a lot of things, the reason why we go through certain things because you're allowing certain people that aren't loyal in your circumference. Yeah. We don't allow that over here. Loyalty is the medicine that keeps this place moving. It's like,
loyalty was the medicine that keep things moving.
Yeah, loyalty is the medicine that keep this place moving, man. Right. Like it is what cures Black and Hispanic. Like to be loyal to one another. No, seriously, is what cures is. Like I never would have thought. That Blacks in this. Like I'm from Southern California. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California, on my birth certificate. Yeah. I would have never, growing up here, I would have never thought Black and brown would get along.
That's a fact.
Like, and people don't understand. Like, it is like war. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's war everywhere, but it's a little.
No, it's like on site.
Yeah, it's on site.
Yeah, if you gangbang, like it's like, oh, you Mexican, you see a Black nigga, kill him. Like people don't understand that that's a real thing.
No, real talk. Like niggas is and
like especially for the Hispanics, like. Hispanics see any Black in their neighborhood. It was one time. It was like kill him. He has to die. If he's in your neighborhood, kill him. Man, right or wrong?
Listen, that's facts. Like one of my uncles, I remember just growing up. Like one of my cousins, he older cousins, rolling with him, following after him. Like where my uncles lived, we lived in like a predominantly that Hispanic neighborhood. Matter of fact, the block we lived on. A lot of the, it's
I know exactly where it's at. I know exactly what you're talking about. You talking about OVS hood?
No. That shit happened. I'm talking about when I was in Pomona.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the blocks we lived on, it was predominantly Hispanic. Like they even had a gang and a clique over there. Yeah. Like it was so territorial. Like growing up, like I remember we'd be outside on the porch just chilling. Yeah. Niggas walk up like, "Hey, dog, what's up? Yeah. Y'all can't be hanging on the block like this." You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like I'm like. And I'm in my mind, niggas is like, nigga, who's this nigga talking to? This the but like,
fuck out y'all,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was on site like that, like, because it was like seeing us was like it was offensive.
Yeah, hell
you know what I mean? And so like coming into the truth and brothers, gaining the loyalty for each other, seeing each other for who we really are, man, like. This like you really understand what it is to prove a friend and really get this friendship and brotherhood. And then you couldn't tell me Kazaki I wasn't my brother.
Facts.
You couldn't tell me, Shargapan, who else is Hispanic in here? Lahab,
Kamadar,
Malakma, you know what I'm saying? Lahab in North Carolina, you know what I mean?
And the brothers in the
Yashikar in Texas, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. Shayar War, my
nigga.
Shayar
War, no, that's my nigga. Listen,
that's my nigga now. Don't fight over this nigga.
That's my brother, man.
I know.
He's a real talk.
He is.
He's a Judica right though.
he just like a A1, like he's like an unsung hero in the ISUBK.
Like people don't understand how much work he does on the back end.
I love Shar.
He's that brother. He's solid, and he's with the shit too.
No, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like like you said, man, this friendship shit that's going around. You know what I mean? You niggas gotta understand, man. Everybody that you know that you call your friend ain't your friend.
Well, like another thing too, though, Quan, like this is a place where you go find the loyal brother or sister that you wanted your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the place. Like I can read the precept real quick.
Please, sir.
Ecclesiastes 4:10.
Oh, you want to start at 9?
I'll read it. Yeah, I'll read it at 9. 2 are better than 1, because you was already on that.
Yeah, you see?
No, I didn't even see it. That's funny.
I was pulling. I think the same thing.
That's funny. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor.
Man,
for if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Right. You know what I mean? Like that's why you talking about the brotherhood. You know what I mean? Like, and how we love each other, man. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like you got to be one West to really understand it. And you really have to be, and you got to have the Holy Spirit to understand why we go so hard for each other. You know what I mean? Like privately, publicly. It's because, man, it's a real thing, man. I know it's a real thing. I done lived it. I done seen it. I done done it. So, it's something that's, I don't know. You just got to be around it.
You have to be here. Like your fraternity is not a brotherhood. Mm-hmm. Man, you know what I mean? Walking the burning sands and being told to embarrass yourself and do all kind of wicked acts just to prove to someone who's half a homosexual that you're loyal. That's not a brother. A brother is a person that, or friend, a real friend is someone that is not going to allow you to be weak.
Right.
It's not going to allow you to be starving. You know what I mean? It's not going to allow you to be out here homeless. Not going to allow you out here to not be able to fend for yourself. You know who I'm describing, right?
Nah, go ahead. Who you?
Y'all didn't know who y'all ever heard of Commander Junior Hunter?
Yeah.
That's why you think we so loyal. Why do you think brothers take it? We take it highly disrespectful when you mention his name in a certain way. Yeah, because y'all niggas think y'all know, but y'all don't know. Brothers are here in a position because of his loyalty and showed us how to be loyal. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you hear General Muhammad go so hard for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. You hear all the generals, captains, and officers, everybody that comes in here, there's a perception. But once you get in here, it's like, wait a minute, man. Like, wait a minute. This nigga is...
Hey, listen, man. A good father raises up good sons,
man.
So when you see any son of Commander Junior Hunter go off, man, just know that he was a bad son, not a bad father. You know what I mean? Straight up.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when y'all show y'all disloyalty, you're nothing more than just a disobedient child.
Yeah, you're a bad son.
You know what I mean? And bad sons get dealt with.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's all.
You're going to ask these fake Israelites in a second.
Man, listen, we asking them now. You know what I mean? They asking now.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? You got break-offs from a break-off to a break-off. You know what I mean? You can only be so loyal, you know what I mean, to an unloyal person.
Right. Can you pull this from me real quick?
Yeah, Con, what you need, sir?
Let me get Salakia. Let me get Proverbs 18 and 24, and also let me get Proverbs 17 and 17. Let me get those two.
Oh, yeah. 18 and 24 first?
Then you get 17 and 17 first, and then 24 second.
All right, Con. I got you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17.
Go ahead.
A friend loveth at all times.
A real friend, he loveth you at all times. When you're down, when you're up. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through things, when you're not going through things, when you got a bottle to drink, when you need him a bottle to buy you for you to drink. Mm-hmm. When you need a meal for him to buy you when you don't got a meal. When he love you at all times. There's a friend that loves you, whenever you need. But then there's this friend. Go ahead.
And a brother.
And a what?
And a brother.
Go ahead.
Is born for adversity.
But a brother, though, he born for adversity. it might be a brother that you might not really kick it with, right?
God.
Like y'all know y'all brothers, but y'all don't hang tight.
Mm-hmm.
But when adversity strikes, who there for you? Him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's like that's what it is. I don't have to be around this nigga like every day.
Right.
I don't have to. But the moment niggas say, like it, well, I'll give an example for me and you. We used to be, I guess a lot more closer in regards to hanging more, but life happens, ribs, fucking kids, everything happened. And I don't give a fuck how far.
Uh-huh.
Nigga call, say, yo, man, we got a situation, Captain. This nigga Kwame on the road.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Like, he's heading over there. If there's a problem over there, if he got a problem, I got a problem.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not because, niggas kissing that. No, nigga, like, this is my motherfucking brother, man.
Adversity strike, I know who to call.
You know what I'm saying? Me,
yeah.
Like,
adversity come, it has to. I call you like once a month when we need some shit to get down, right? Hey, come on, handle this. You know what to do.
That's the funniest shit. You know what
and you're like, no questions. I know exactly
what you're saying. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how that shit goes. So I be laughing. Like, in my mind, I laugh at that shit exactly how you said it. Like, that laugh is what I hear. I'm like, get that call, like, hey, we got to handle that, right?
Yeah.
He said, so go ahead and get that done.
Yeah. Life happens, but then also, like, nothing changes.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean? So I understand how those things can come about, but we are both, under oath.
That's it.
Under an oath where we are committed to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that, like, because they never been in like long lasting what's that called? Bonding. Like when you have long lasting bonding, I think it's called bonding. Like, or long lasting relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to be this relationship lasts forever in here. Like in marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have sex with a woman, that's your woman for the rest of your life.
Facts.
You put oil on your head under the authority of Christ and under the man that's in charge of this world, under Christ's command and honor. You are committed to each other. I don't care how you feel about one another. I don't care. You better work that shit out. But love, when they say love conquers all, yeah, the love that we have for the Lord conquers all the bullshit that you got going on in your mind.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you commit yourself to each other. You know what I'm saying? So nothing else really matters. You know what I mean? Nothing else really matters but solutions and answers. That's what my life is committed to, is solutions.
Yeah. Every time I think I have a problem, I always revert back to Ecclesiastes.
2 and 1.
The 12th chapter, the last chapter.
What's it want to say?
When Solomon, because Solomon, he did everything.
Yeah. Oh, Ecclesiastes.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes. No, 2 and 1 is my son.
That's Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes. But no, Ecclesiastes, and I always refer to the 12th chapter because when you think about it,
the whole
Solomon, that's exactly what it is.
That's like, I didn't mean to jump ahead.
No, you saw like I think about the whole duty of life and how he broke it down. Like, he had everything,
right?
And he realized above all that shit,
you
gotta just serve the Lord.
Yeah.
And when you learn that and understand it, it makes life a little bit easier to deal with. And I want to pull a precept real quick I'll read
it for you. What you need?
Numbers chapter 30, verse 2.
Numbers 30 and 2.
Yeah.
1 second.
Like, this is what Cap was saying. Like, the men in here, the reason why we understand each other is because of this right here.
I got it. Go ahead. I'll read it for you.
Come on, sir.
If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word.
He shall not what?
Break his word.
Listen, man, we brothers in here, man, we vowed a vow unto the Lord to make a bond with one another, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in making that bond, we shall not what?
Break his word.
We shall not break that word, man. We shall not break the love and the camaraderie and the truth and the understanding that we have committed to one another. Go ahead.
He shall do according to all that proceeded out his mouth.
Period.
Facts.
It's very clear. This is what we understand in the truth. We took an oath, like Kev was saying. You niggas didn't take an oath. You know what I'm saying? You niggas made a pact.
Right.
We took an oath. You know what I mean? Your pact is not ever going to be as strong as my oath. Because my oath that we took is bound by my blood.
Damn right.
It's bound by my life. You know what I mean? That's why this friendship is so important. And why, and it's the thing too. You know what we realize? You brothers and sisters don't suffer the way we suffer. Y'all don't hurt the way we hurt.
Right.
Y'all don't wake up the way we wake up. You know why? Because you wake up in the morning and you can decide to do whatever you want to do. You know what? I can't do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to wake up and realize it's the man thing to do, to be under subjection of those that are greater than you.
Man, not only that, man, is to deny yourself and do what the Lord wants, not what you want. What you want does, like, what you want, you in your mind, you think that's the right thing to do.
Sir.
It's like this is what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But what the Lord wants, you put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
You say, I'm good off that right now.
And that's why Paul is so correct. When Paul mentioned it, he said the things that I want to do, I don't do.
Yeah,
and the things that I don't want to do, I do.
Like,
I know that can seem a little strange.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But in essence, we're doing something because a lot of us understand coming into the truth that really lock in.
Right.
We understand the big mission. And that big mission is the kingdom of heaven is nothing without my brother.
Yeah. And
in that as well, sir, and I know you can contest to this, I don't want to be in the kingdom of heaven with nobody else but y'all.
And I mean, like in the Bible, right? I could put a precept in a second, man. It says this though, like the charity of brotherhood cover the multitude of your sins. The way you you feel me? You can be a great brother, and the Lord can blink an eye at the sins you committed, man, because of how you treat a brother and how good of a friend you are to a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can look at you like, this brother, man,
this a good nigga.
Like, I know he got a fucking problem,
but I can see past it.
Like because he's God.
Yeah. But like you said earlier, like, yeah, this nigga smacks when he eat a little bit, but I can see past. I can see past it.
No, like so it brings you back to like, man, like,
yeah, sir.
Like, listen, man, that's why I'm careful. Like, I treat like with me, Quan, right? In my personal life, I treat everybody. I meet them with respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I don't intentionally ever try to disrespect anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't intentionally try to talk slick or talk like foul to somebody.
Yeah, you don't want to. You're not a person that assassinates somebody's character.
No,
you don't belittle somebody.
I watch my mouth.
Yeah, slow to speak.
Yeah, I watch what I say. I watch my mouth. I watch how I say things.
Yeah, kind of.
To everybody, to anyone, because I'm just like, like I'm not trying to offend you and how I talk to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, kind of.
But now, how you act, that's on you. And if I react because of something you say, and I would never react emotionally or out of order, I would always ask, what you mean by that?
Hey, that fucked person up too.
Hey, what you mean? Because I'm a very technical person.
Yeah,
I'm not a really of a like a read between the line type of person. Because you can read between the lines and you can be wrong.
Yeah, so you're very direct.
I'm very direct. Like, I need you to speak directly to your point. Yeah, and I can understand clearly.
I don't have time for passive aggressive shit.
Don't do that.
No subliminal.
No.
I need to know what you meant is what you meant.
But I would definitely ask you, what do you mean by that? Because I need you to break down what you said, because I might have interpreted it another way, but I need you to just clarify that for me so I can make my point more clear to you.
Exactly.
I don't want to be misunderstood. Or no, I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying, because you might have said something that didn't make sense in my head but makes sense to you. So clarify it for me so we can have an understanding.
So we can be on the same page.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So you understand that.
Following, absolutely.
So people might say, they might get offended, but I'm like, okay, look, I might not talk like how you talk, or I might not comprehend how you comprehend, or feel how you feel. So that's why I'm asking you. Yeah. So if you can clarify, then we can move forward with our conversation in a clear mind, both understand each other. That's important. Communication is key, man. Like when women say that to men, communication is key. They don't really mean that. They just mean they want you to talk to them more. Communication is key. Is why I need to understand you and you need to understand me. You feel me? That's real communication.
No, real talk. Because if we have an understanding, then we don't have a problem.
There it is.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Or you can say, this is why I did that. I thought you would do this. Well, damn, you misunderstood what I would have did. And then, that's where it gets get fucked up.
Yeah. And then, I mean, like you said, what you're talking about is biblical. Like, you know what I love about conversation is in educating brothers and sisters outside of truth, of course, and in the truth, depending on the circumstance.
Yeah.
Everything we're talking about is in the Bible.
Facts.
Like, every time I hear it communicate, I always think about Hebrews.
Yeah, do well to communicate. Like meaning this. In your communication, do well in explaining what the fuck you mean.
Man.
Like, straight up,
like,
right?
Is that clear?
You think communication might be this, but you're putting a burden on somebody to figure out what you're going through. And you don't want to do that to somebody. You want to make clear your situation so the person can agree and understand what you better.
Yeah, you don't want to leave any room for error.
Come on.
Like, and that's the thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's very, like, as the scripture said, be good to communicate, because
do well. Like not to cut you off, but like to say to do well is to say, break down your situation for me so I don't find a hole in your situation to fix it so fast so I don't think you were bullshitting me. Don't bullshit me, please.
Yeah, and
you feel me?
No, real talk. And then doing that, overall, God is pleased.
Come on. And as a good friend, you're not gonna bullshit.
No, you're gonna keep it like
come on.
Y'all niggas, you know, these niggas talk about this shit. Keep it 100.
Come on.
Nigga, not 98.
Listen, that's why I tell, like, listen, if you have a situation where, listen, you can't make it to an event, you can't make it to camp, and your situation might be like, oh, I got a slave. Oh, you got a slave, no problem. The other situation might be like, you know what, Cap, I'm tired.
I need a fucking break.
Can I have a break this weekend just to chill? And what I'm gonna say?
You say, no sweat, handle your business.
Yes.
Listen, we good. We got it.
You don't worry about it. But don't blame it on some bull. Listen, don't say it's some shit. You know, this goes for, I'm using an example for some UPK shit, but like in life, period. Like, I know in life, motherfuckers say, I'm sick. I'm sick, baby.
Listen, if you
can't come in. I get that. You're oppressed.
Listen, yeah.
You know what I mean? But keep it real with your mans, though, man.
Real talk, man. Like at least have.
That's a red flag.
You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you don't love me enough to tell me.
Like, and you don't think I understand?
Listen,
I understand.
Like, nigga, I live here with you too.
Come on, I get it. I get it.
Nigga, I go to work like, nigga, there's not one person in this motherfucker unless they making great money that wake up in the morning and go, woo, I can't wait to go to work.
Listen, man.
Nigga wake up like, man.
I'm a captain that's quick to give a nigga a break.
Man.
I'm like, it's probably, I don't know. I can't speak on other cats. Some other cats, nah, you gotta go. You feel me? You gotta. I'm like,
listen, you know the minute labor.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. If a nigga tell me he need if he tell me he need a break, I believe him. No, I say, no worry, take a break. We got someone else to handle your business. Yeah. Don't worry. If you telling me you need a break, you need a break. No, in my mind. Yeah. But now if you bullshitting, let the Lord handle you.
No, real talk, because you'll get removed anyway.
Yeah, but like if you were, that's why it's important to have a good reputation. Like, if you have a good reputation on handling your business all the time and you actually need a break here or there, shit, well, damn, you do this all the time. You're so good at it. Here's your break. But now, if you're like a brother who don't have it, I'm like, well, yeah, you take a break. Take a long break.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
Yeah.
With your break, don't even.
They call that extended.
Yeah, extended vacation. Break. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I'm ready to come back from a break. No, you stay on your break.
He said,
"You stay on your break."
I can hear that shit right now. Hey, I'm ready to come back on my break. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think we filled your position. You can still break if you need to.
I mean, you all right if you want. You know what I mean? Like,
because you need a lot of breaks.
You know what I mean? And that's why you said, like, even like you said, a reputation.
Just tell me when you're trying to volunteer.
Real talk. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because reputation is everything too with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. Like, and those that understand that don't question it because they understand the minute they serve. Like. I need a break. What's going on? Oh man, no sweat. Handle that. Like, because in my mind is you do every other thing that I need you to do.
Exactly.
I don't ever have to worry. Like, if you say if for instance, he not coming to camp.
Damn, what's going on?
Like
It's something wrong with this. If this
happened.
cat ain't coming to camp, it's something really happened because he don't never miss camp.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's it's a real situation going on.
Like, sir, he's reliable,
dependable, predictable.
He's
Come on.
One West.
Yeah. So now if you're a cat that's not, I'm still gonna be like, yeah, ain't no sweat. Go ahead. Like, you're just you don't want to go to camp.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, that's why it's important to have a good reputation. Have a good reputation, man.
So I think we probably need to turn gears a little bit, though. We're just kind of shifting into it, sir.
Yeah, get the red
flags.
Like,
if you could explain, like, I take the red flags. I seen it. I ain't been on social media as much as I should have been, but you know what I mean? I got other shit going on. But as far as my understanding, the red flag is just the normal understanding of a red flag. Examine what a red flag is. Yeah, we've
been talking about what a red flag is, man. You know what I mean? A red flag is something that's off. Something that's off script. Something that really it comes with, a relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like what we've been talking about for, many times on this show. When you meet a woman, you know what I mean, or a woman meets a man, and there's certain things that throws a red flag at. You feel me? Yeah. So you shouldn't deal with this person, or why you should, as that now we're talking on a friendship level. Red flags are different, but on a relationship level or a courtship level, red flags are very important.
Yeah,
because these red flags this is who the person is. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Like when you see a red flag in your wife or in your husband, that's who that person is. Now, red flag doesn't necessarily mean you got to back up off the situation, but is that something you're willing to deal with?
Yeah, or address.
Or address or try to fix. So now, like, you might see a red flag and be like, I can deal with that. That's all right. That ain't that big
of a deal to me.
You know what I mean? But then there's a red flag like, hold on, my nigga. That's horrible. Yeah. That is something I need to address because I really like this person, or something I really got to think to myself like, nah, I can't deal with that shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So now you'll see red flags. You know what I mean? I've been seeing jokes like, red flags in general, not necessarily to relationship, specific to relationship, but I'm talking about relationships though. Relationship, there is gonna be red flags, and it's up to you. This is one. I'm gonna give you some game real quick, man. You know what I mean? We believe in ISUBK in the Bible. When you have sex with a woman, that's a woman for the rest of your life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So now, if you're in a situation, you know what I mean, and I guess because you're in a relationship where you got to know a person a little bit more after you had sex with them, and you decide, like, damn, I made a bad decision. Don't blame nobody but yourself.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's it.
Do not blame nobody but yourself, because why? You decided to go there with the person, and you decided that this is the person I want to lay down with. Now, if you're still with that person, who is to blame? You or him? Or her, right? Mm-hmm. It's you. Always blame yourself for your choices. Yep. It's your choice. So now, if you're miserable, it's your fault. Yeah. Now you can fix you can break the law of God. Hold on, real quick. You can break the law of God and say, you know what, I'm good. Now that's breaking the law of God, but that is your choice, though.
Yeah, but for every choice,
there's a consequence.
Facts.
So now, let's not blame each other for our choices. That's the thing. Like I said that to say this. Why won't we come together and fix our issues? Like, people always ignore the fixing part of a situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
They always ignore the, like, what can we do? I want to live this way. You want to live that way. How can we
coexist?
Mm-hmm. And if you fear God, more importantly, like, the way you feel about a marriage or about a friendship that's in the UPK, a friendship, you don't have a choice. Only thing you have to do is come together and love one another again. Just like in a marriage, you have to come together and love one. Marriage is a little more, what's that word? Sacred.
Yeah.
Because this is the person who you committed to on a not only a spiritual level, but on a physical level.
Yeah.
So now, you have to be with that person and deal with your issues, even with all the 5 red flags you each have. And how are we going to diminish those red flags? By coming together and seeing how we can coexist, like we said.
Yes.
So now if you can come together with that person and see how you can compromise for each other, right? Don't compromise your belief, right? You never compromise what you believe in, because what your oath is to the Lord, that's fine. But you can compromise your happiness, and you can compromise each other's happiness.
Yeah.
Right? So I might like to do this. I won't do this because I want to make you happy. I might like to do this, but I won't do this because I want to make you happy. There's those compromises that can come together. Go ahead.
That's called suffering each other.
Yes.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't want to suffer each other. And this is
I'm slacking, not to cut you off, but it's so right what you said, because suffering sounds horrible to a woman who loves America. She should always be happy.
All of them think they should be happy.
But I want you to finish your point. But you were saying something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you got to suffer each other. Like, and the reality is too. Listen.
Yeah.
In suffering each other, you'll find out if that person is really as committed as you as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's why you must suffer each other, because eventually, if that person's meant to be there, they'll be there, because they'll understand and they'll learn to love you enough to say, you know what? I'm gonna take on the same mission as him, or her, vice versa. Like, you know what? I don't, like you said, I don't like to do these certain things, but if it's going to help benefit the relationship and me and him, or her and him coexisting,
then
you do it.
Yes,
and you learn to suffer and sacrifice. Like, and this is the one thing. Who the fuck are you not to sacrifice?
Right.
You know what I mean? But selfishness is always the thing. And you know what? The world looks tantalizing to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. It looks beautiful. It looks wonderful. It looks normal.
Options look great.
Options look great. You know what I mean? Until your options run out.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And you find out exactly. You really start to find out who a person really is, and about what they really on, by suffering them and putting them in different predicaments and having expectations. Like, this is the thing too. A lot of brothers and sisters too, you want to also have standards about yourself too.
For sure.
Because with the standards, that's a like a lot of problems in relationships I've noticed, just from counsel purposes, and you know what I mean, just being in a relationship.
Yeah.
You don't hold each other to a certain standard. And because you don't hold each other to a standard, the person feels that the bullshit and the way that they live and how they conduct themselves is normal, because you've normalized it.
Right.
But when you wake up and say, "This is not what I'm doing anymore," like, you don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Like I tell brothers all the time, like, "Oh, your rib don't want to, she don't want to act good." She don't have to come to no classes. You know why? Because you're her teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, she don't want to go. She want to go to events, but she don't know how to act order. Okay, no sweat. You're her representation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can learn to control, like it's learning how to control, how people control a room. Control your marriage.
Well, I like to look at it like this too.
Please.
A lot of women think about being happy.
Oh, that's it. They all want to be happy.
Like a lot of women might tell you, "Oh, I'm not happy."
What is happy?
My thing is this though, bitch. You think I'm happy? like, is happiness and how we should feel about our daily life? Am I happy every day?
Like, what do you
like that? Like, I'm speaking generally. Like, because being happy is a feeling.
Yeah,
it can come and go in any second. You feel what I mean? Like, being happy is ridiculous. If I'm a nigga, like, I ain't Pharrell. I'm not happy all the time. That nigga is a weirdo, man. Nigga, he's on what's that shit called that make you happy all the time?
What? Prozac or something?
Prozac. That nigga on Prozac,
that
man.
On cocaine.
Nigga, I be happy about 5 minutes at the highest peak of happiness.
Yeah.
And then I move on with my life.
Man.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, real talk. Like, this shit is like,
that nigga was talking about Prozac in that song
really.
now.
That nigga said, "Hi," like,
because I'm happy.
Come
on, my
like,
nigga.
That nigga was trying to let you know, like, nigga, I'm in my zone right now.
Yeah.
But see, this the thing. it's another thing, man. Stop letting your women be, gullible. You know what I mean? Because that's where that red flag comes. That being gullible to what everybody else got going on. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't realize, like, a lot of people live through social media.
Yes.
Like,
absolutely.
And they live through social media and have the appearance of they're happy. And so now other people's perception of that person is, oh, they're always happy.
Which is a false reality.
It's false reality. When they have, like, I know people in relationships that you would think they're in the best relationships on the planet Earth, but they hate each other at home.
Comparison is a demon.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing too. You can listen. That's what I learned. And I pray you understand what I'm getting ready to tell you.
That's a social media conversation too, though.
Facts.
Comparison is a demon. But go ahead. You was gonna say.
I just want to say, if you operating and running your household, do not, and I repeat, do not let your rib compare what's going on in another household.
Oh my goodness.
If it's your rib, if it's her best friend, if it's a cousin, if it's whoever, because what you got going on is not what they got going on.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Please, sir.
I was watching Meek Mill, right? On $1 million worth of game. And Meek Mill was talking about how some of his homies were talking about, like, damn, nigga, this camp over here, they got some new chains and shit, man. They going crazy. Like, he taking care of his people. He like, what you mean? He's like, what he said like this. He said, Meek was like, yeah, he probably went in on 10. He went probably on 10 missions for guy, nigga. I know you ain't went on 10 missions for me, nigga. It's probably chaining season over there. It ain't chaining season over here, though. Like, hey, I was dying though, because I'm like, real life though.
I can respect
yeah,
that.
like nigga, like, hold on, bro. Like, he would, like, you don't know what the fuck. Basically, he's saying you don't know what the fuck going on over there. Don't talk about what the fuck is going on over there, nigga. Worry about what's going on right here, though. And what you gonna do for a fucking chain if you want a fucking chain? Like he was talking on some real shit though. So I'm like, and what you said was so perfect on some, nigga, stop comparing your life to people, man. And so many people commit suicide off of comparing someone's life off of theirs off of social media. Though.
Man, it's a drug.
Bro, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. Like, oh, I'm gonna shout out to brother Adama out there in Chicago, my nigga, man.
Yeah, he in Chicago?
I think so.
Adama in the Midwest for sure.
In the Midwest, yeah. Last time I checked, he in
Earth,
Chicago.
Nigga. Earth, yeah. My nigga, Earth.
Yeah.
Black onto the earth. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga said the relationship need to be held accountable for the false misrepresentation too.
Ooh, hold on. Read that again, bro.
He said the relationship needs to be held accountable for the false misrepresentation.
Well, that's the part, because if you're gonna share your happiness on social media extremely, is share that bullshit too.
Share the pain too.
Because you false advertising,
man.
Nigga.
And we call that shit false flagging.
False flagging, nigga.
Nigga, like,
but like, and that's real life though. But I'm so glad I grew up in the era that I grew up in. I don't live in a social media world. Like Dave Chappelle, shout out Dave Chappelle. I was watching his,
cancel that nigga.
Yeah, he said they try to cancel me on Twitter. Well, thank God Twitter ain't a real place. You know what I'm saying? Like that, Instagram not a real place. Facebook is not a real place. It's a platform, but it ain't a real place. Like, if you ever try to cancel me on any social media, you can't cancel me. Cause in real life, niggas feel me.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm effective in real life.
Not on, and listen, you know what I realized too, is you saying? Like, a lot of people don't realize they've bought in to the weak niggas realm.
Yeah.
And let me elaborate a little bit more. Like you said, I'm effective.
Yeah.
I'm that in real life. You can't cancel somebody that has influence in real life.
Right.
But because there were certain people that didn't have, what's the word I'm looking for? Charisma.
Yeah.
The ability to be likable.
Right.
This became a platform for them to have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they did everything possible to make their voice in this platform mean more than yours. And then they categorize it and they try to put weight on it. But when you really sit back and think about it, it means nothing. Like a lot of you niggas, man, lost your mind. Like this a red flag. When Facebook went down, a lot of y'all females lost your mind because y'all couldn't be on social media. Facebook and Instagram went down
for sure.
collectively.
Yeah.
If your rib was complaining, you got work to do. That's a red flag. Because that right there says she has nothing better to do with her life.
Mm-hmm.
She's not being productive. She's not taking care of your kids. If Facebook and Instagram being down caused an effect on her life. I thought my phone was broke. I was like, damn.
That's what I thought.
I was like, shit.
I was like, babe, your phone good? She's like, oh, I'm tripping. Like, my Facebook ain't working either. Hey. And I was like, damn, maybe it's just, our Wi-Fi tripping.
No, that's what I thought. I was checking the Wi-Fi. I was disconnecting shit, resetting.
She wasn't tripping at all, though.
I was like, my shit ain't, because I was trying to load other shit. I was just like, all right.
She wasn't tripping off none of that shit. She was like, oh, this ain't working. Yeah. And I was more like, is your shit back working yet? I was more like, because I'm on my slave. I'm like, your shit on? She's like, nah. Like, I'm not even worried about this shit. Yeah. I'm like, all right. Like, and then I finally, I was like, oh, goddamn. But this ain't the first time. This happened like hella time.
Yeah, God, like this shit shut down. But like, these are red flags.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got it on you. Get it down.
No. Go ahead.
No, I don't need, I'm good. But like, there's so many different red flags. If it's relationships, if it's, how people deal with your children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's how you approach things at your slavery. There's so many different red flags that we must examine. Because what's the best way to say it? If you don't, then you allow yourself to be consumed by this place.
Yeah, that's why it's important though, Quam, though, as a man or a woman. Like, it's important to be a stand-up nigga, man. Like, people kind of get away from being well-rounded and a stand-up guy. Mm-hmm. Like, being a stand-up, like, I'm gonna tell you like this though, Quam. I really commit my life to being a solid individual.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, I commit my life to being a real person. Straight up.
No,
like facts. I really commit my life to that because I love it. I love being someone who can be considered a real solid individual because that's who I want to be. That's my goal. You know what I mean? My goal is to get on a chariot and to be the most solid, real individual. So I work on that.
No, that's,
you know what I mean?
No, that's facts. That's what I'm on.
But people don't, though. People don't care.
No, they don't.
People care about being looked at as that, but not really being that, though.
Yeah, it's the I need likes complex.
Yeah, listen, and this too. Please say that again. That was heavy. I need likes complex.
It's the I need likes complex.
Yeah, because that's a real thing. But then YG made a song, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, it's 10 times harder for a real nigga. Like, when he said that, I said, damn, man, being a real nigga is hard.
Man.
Because there's so much fake niggas around. So, and fake niggas even get some love. Fake niggas even get some clout. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
But fake niggas always, there's one thing that reminds me about fake niggas. They always be seen as a fake nigga at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, that, and they always,
you know what I'm saying?
And listen, this is for men and women. Fake niggas always chasing validation.
We're gonna chase validation.
I don't need to be validated. I know who I am.
Listen, I can validate myself, but I would never do that. I would have other motherfuckers validate.
You feel what I'm saying? Trying to be seen,
straight up.
Trying to make an appearance. Trying to speak up.
But this is the thing that what I'm trying to say is, it is harder to be a real nigga because real niggas rarely get recognized for their realness.
Yeah.
So when you're trying to get recognized for it, you kind of almost want to speak on your behalf, but real niggas don't do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you kind of almost want to say what you be doing around here for real, but real niggas don't do that. No, really. So when they say real niggas, like, it's harder for real niggas. It is because you get to walk, you get to sit around and watch fake niggas get glory while real niggas got to stay back in the cut, though, for their time, though.
Like
you feel me? Go ahead.
Real gangsters moving silent.
Straight up. That's real life.
You know what I'm saying? Like, real gangsters moving silent. Listen, I don't talk too much.
Me either.
What I need to talk about, because when the action, when it's time for action, you know what I mean? Like man.
Oh, I'm action packed.
You feel me?
Like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Like what that shit said when we grew up? EA Sports.
It's in the game.
He's in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready, nigga. Like it's nothing, nigga. Like you ain't gotta ask me. I'm with all of it.
But I understand it though. I understand it and I get it. I'm like, you know, it's been like that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's about. Being real ain't what you think it is. Like, it ain't, oh, I'm gonna get all the credit because I'm a real person. I am real.
Nigga, nobody give a fuck about that.
Listen, you're real because no one knows about the deeds you do.
Exactly.
No one knows about the
deeds. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just keeping it on the hush. Like, there's certain things I tell, like I'm doing this. I don't tell nobody I'm doing this.
I literally say that.
No,
listen,
real talk.
Hey, Quan, I literally be like, don't mention this.
No, real talk, because I don't want nobody to know. And it's not because.
But can I keep it real with you? Though? I learned from real niggas, though.
No, real talk.
And the real niggas who did things for me,
that's exactly how they move.
They never even fucking said. They never even said. They just do it. Don't talk about it. Like they don't even say no. They just like, here.
Yeah.
There it is. Here this. Here's that. Do this. Do that. I'm here for you, nigga. You feel me? And and that's how I know. Like, okay, be that.
That's how I move. You know what I'm saying?
Be that.
And so,
and I love it though.
And then look on the outside looking in, you got motherfuckers out there like, man, why they always fucking with him? Because you don't know, nigga. Yeah. But they know. They know what time it is. They know what it is. But at the end of the day, that's why loyalty is such a beautiful thing.
What we say all the time, man, like you know, Commander Johanna lives in the East Coast. I ain't gonna say where he lives. He live in the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And we love Commander Johanna.
Facts.
Literally, seriously, we love Commander Johanna.
Man.
So, and like, watch your fucking mouth, man.
Man,
no, real shit though. Watch your mouth. I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything to you, but watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Like that's a father.
I'm gonna take a check-in.
Yeah. No, don't.
I'm slacking.
Now watch your mouth, though.
Real talk. I'm gonna be as disciplined as possible.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like Cap is saying, like, watch your motherfucking mouth, man. Like,
for real, though.
Because like
it's nothing. It's nothing really what we might do to you, man. But the Lord,
might do.
The Lord love that man. Straight up.
And I love that man. Listen,
you know
and I ain't saying I don't say that about everybody. I don't like, man. People, I don't fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
But I fuck with him.
Nah, that's a fact.
And why I fuck with him? Because I can count on him.
Nah, I mean, son, watch your fucking mouth, man.
Real talk.
That's just what it is, man. I ain't gonna speak too much on it. You want anything before we close out?
Let's see here. You know, we went over friends. Y'all understand the concept of a friend, hopefully now.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man, and watch your red flags, man. And call a priest if you don't understand what a red flag is or what you need help in your situation. I'll help you out in your situation. Kwame will help you out in your situation.
Listen, and we're not gonna tell you what you want to hear. We're gonna tell you what you need to know.
Yeah, you need to grow, right?
Yeah.
All right then.
Man, with that,
we'll see you next Thursday, man. It's One West Radio. We out of here. We gone. Shalom.
Got to end it one time for the one time.
Oh, we got good little lives, but I don't know how to finish this motherfucker.
Hold on, you just
finish that shit.
Hold on, I can't see it. Hold on,
yeah, and we still live, nigga. Hey,
what's happening?
What's happening?
Real quick.